I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with our champion Digimon tier list for Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Let's Play. If you guys are interested in some more Digimon tier lists, of course, in the description below we'll have the playlist for all the Digimon tier lists. I'll also include all the Pokemon tier lists we've done so far, because we've done a ton of those, just in case you're interested. And we'll also put a playlist to our Digimon Cyber Story Let's Play in the description below. Right now, we're currently in the DLC, the Hacker's Memory portion of the game. We're completing a living dex of all the Digimon in that game, as well as collecting all the medals, and we're doing every single mission. We're doing everything in that game you could possibly do, because that's what I do. So if you're interested in that, check that out as well. I'll also have a link to this particular tier list in the not in the comment section, but in the description as well. So if you want to make your own tier list and compare it with mine, feel free to do so. So let's get into the tier list itself. So again, as I mentioned before in the last Digimon tier list we did, so far we've done Baby in Training and Rookie Digimon. We're kind of doing it in order of Digivolution, right? This doesn't have any bearings in like a competitive viability. This is personally what I think of the Digimon, like from an aesthetic point of view. If I have some sort of connection to it, maybe some nostalgia attached to it, like obviously Greymon's probably going to rank a bit higher than some of these other Digimon because, well, I've known Greymon since I started watching Digimon, and I love Greymon. So that's what we're looking at here today. Also, one thing that drives me crazy about tier lists, I mention this almost every tier list video, is when people put half their list in the God tier or the S tier or the Z tier, whatever they have their top tier, or if they have like Z++, Z++, ZZ tier, ZZ S tier, S tier. You don't need a bunch. Listen, this is the best of the best, alright? You don't need 500 different tiers to kind of make things look better than they are. It's okay that you have an S tier, an A tier, a B tier, a C tier, a D tier, and then a garbage tier or an F tier, right? Whatever you want to call it. It's okay. That's how I grade my Digimon, or what I grade whenever I'm doing a tier list or anything like that. And that's what we're going to do here today. So let's get into it. We'll start off with Icemon here. I'm not crazy about this Digimon. Also know that we'll probably move things around as we go as well. If I put this, like, say, in the not so okay tier, which is where I'm putting it, I may move it up to okay if I feel like there's too many Digimon in the not so okay, just to kind of even the list out a little bit. We'll see. But for now, it's in the not so okay list. See, next on our list will be Icemon. Icemon I think looks really cool. I probably prefer regular Devimon to Icemon, but I do like Icemon, and I think he digivolves into some pretty cool stuff as well. We're going to put it in the great tier for now. Next we're going to go Icemon. Where is Icemon? There you are. It's similar to Gatsumon. Obviously Gatsumon, Icemon, Meteormon, they all look about the same, just like a slight change in color. I'm honestly going to put in the garbage tier because I'm looking at these Digimon here and I'm not sure who else. There's a few that I would put in the garbage tier for sure. But as far as like an original idea, it's not that like original of a Digimon. Obviously, it's very similar to, like I said, Gatsumon and Meteormon. So we're just going to put it down there because in my opinion, it's a little bit lazy design if I'm being honest. But it's fine. It's an okay looking Digimon. Nothing wrong with it, but I think the design is a little lazy. Next will be Aquilamon. I just saw it a second ago at the corner of my eye. Where are you at? There you are. Aquilamon. I think it's okay. I think it's an okay looking Digimon. I like its Digivolution line for sure. I would definitely put it above Icemon, and I definitely would put it below Icemon. Again, this might move down, this might move up. We'll see, but as far as I'm looking at right now, this is definitely where it belongs in my opinion. Next is a Unimon, a Digimon we haven't got to use yet in Digimon Story because we haven't unlocked it yet. We have to unlock one of the special like Digivolution items, and I think we'll get that through the story at some point, or maybe through a side mission. We'll see. I actually used to have an action figure of this Digimon, but fun fact, I mentioned this last Digimon tier list video, the Rookie Digimon, that I stopped watching Digimon about 3rd season in, which is like the tamer Digimon. I kind of skipped this generation of Digimon, but still, from an aesthetic point of view, I think this Digimon looks really cool. I'm going to put it in the gray tier below Icemon for now, but just know that I am a fan of the Digimon for sure. Next will be Arcadiamon Champion. Again, another Digimon we haven't had the pleasure of using yet. We will unlock it once we're done with the DLC. We're going to put it in okay for now. Honestly, it's kind of ugly looking. We'll put it in not so okay. Next, we will do Inklomon. There you are. I like Inklomon, I like Armadillomon, and I like its Digimon line. But we're going to put it in OK for now, and we're going to put it behind the Aquilamon. Next will be a Kakumon. Again, another OG Digimon. I'm a big fan of a Kakumon. More so than Gomamon, for sure. I like it more than I like Aquilamon, but I don't like it as much as a Unimon. So we're going to put it in Great. It might move back down to OK, but for now, that's where it's at. Wizardmon. I'm a big fan of Wizardmon. If I can find it. Wizardmon. Wizardmon. Where the hell is Wizardmon? There you are. We're putting Wizardmon in amazing. I like Wizardmon a lot, and I know it's kind of a simple design. You know what? We can also put Sorcerymon in there as well. They're very similar. I like Wizardmon more than like Sorcerymon, but they're basically the same Digimon, so I can't really separate them. The only thing that's really different is the color palette on their outfit. But they both digivolve into some cool Digimon. From a design perspective, I really like them. Really not much more to say beyond that. Next is Lobomon. Where art thou, Lobomon? I know I just saw it a second ago. It's not you. That's like Corleamon, something along those lines. Where are... There you are. No. Yes. So this Digimon I'm not a huge fan of, if I'm being honest. But I'm going to put it above Icemon. Next will be Woodmon. I like Woodmon, and I think Woodmon's pretty cool because it digivolves into like Cherrymon and then Puppetmon. I'm actually going to put it in OK, I think. And I'm going to put it above Inklomon, I think. Yeah. Airdramon, I think, is a cool looking Digimon. But I don't think it goes to Great tier. I think it stays in OK tier. XVmon. XVmon. That's Vidramon, right? I get those two mixed up, and rightfully so. Where's XVmon at? There you are. I like XVmon more than Vidramon, honestly, and I'm going to put XVmon in God tier. I mean, aesthetically looks really cool. Obviously, I like the Vmon line quite a bit, especially if you saw the rookie Digimon tier list. You know where I put Vmon. Very high on the list, and rightfully so. Angemon goes up in the God tier for now as well. Might move down to amazing if we get too crowded up here, but I don't know if we will. I think we'll be fine. And since there's a lot more Digimon here than there was in the rookie Digimon, I feel okay with instantly putting Angemon there. I wanted to put Patamon in the God tier in the last video, but it was a little crowded in the God tier, just a little bit. And you know, like I just said, I don't want to put too many Digimon in here. So I had to move it, keep Patamon at the top of amazing. Still a great position, and I think it was in the right spot once all things are considered. Ogremon, I like Ogremon quite a bit, actually. I'm going to put Ogremon in the Great tier. Below Agunimon. How about that? We'll put it below Agunimon. Next is Guardromon. Same with Gargomon. I like Guardromon because of what it can digivolve into. Design perspective, I think it's a cool looking Digimon, right? I think they did a good job with it. I mean, it's not the most exciting looking Digimon, but I think from a design perspective, I think they did a good job with it, right? They did a good job with it. We're going to put it in the OK tier, though. We're going to put it probably at the bottom for now. And we'll go ahead and put the gold one there as well. Guardromon. Because I mean, it's basically the same thing. Actually, I kind of like the gold one a little bit better than the original. Which is kind of a reverse with the Growlmont and the Solarmon. But the Solarmon is just too orange. I love orange too. Orange is one of my favorite colors, but it's just too orange. I don't know if that makes sense. It's too bright. Makes sense because it's like solar, sun. It's really bright though. Maybe just a little too bright. Gaomon. This guy right here. Cool looking Digimon. I'm going to put it in the Great tier. And I'm going to put it above a Kakumon. Again, design perspective, I just like the way it looks, and that's really all I got to say about it, to be honest. Kabuterimon, one of the OG Digimons. Again, it's got to go in the Great tier. I probably would put it above Ikakumon. Yeah, probably right about here. Shell Numemon. I kind of like Shell Numemon. Probably put it in front of Lobomon for now. Yeah, top of Not So Okay might move up. We'll see. So next is Gargomon, which I do like Gargomon. Our starter Digimon actually was a Terriermon. Because because you get the choice between is it Terriermon, Hagurumon. Who's the third one? Shoot, I forget who the third Digimon is that you get to start from. Anyways, doesn't matter. I like Gargomon. We're gonna put Gargomon also in the great tier, and we're gonna put it above Galgomon, behind Ogremon. Let's do that. So then we have Garurumon, and this should be no surprise to anybody at all. That Garurumon, we'll put Black Garurumon in there as well, going straight to the God tier. And we're gonna put it at the very top. Wait a minute, is this? That almost looks like War Garurumon here, but I don't think it is. I think it is just Black Garurumon. But we're gonna put it at the top. I like the original more than like the Black Garurumon, but I love both just the same. Next is gonna be Cubimon, which I do like a lot. If I can find it. There it is. We're going to put Cubimon also in the great tier. I'm above Galgomon. I know I'm pronouncing its name wrong, but it's whatever. Yeah, we'll put it right about here. Next on the list is Growlmont, another Season 3 Digimon. We're going to put it in the amazing tier. I think it deserves to be there. I love Growlmon. I love the Gilmon line. I think it's an amazing looking Digimon. Obviously the focal point, so maybe it's a little boring for some people. Oh, it's a main character Digimon. Of course you like it. Of course I do. There's nothing wrong with that. Next is Sarimon. I think I pronounced that right. I'm not a huge fan of this Digimon, to be honest. I think it's kind of I don't want to say it's kind of generic. It just kind of is a boring Digimon. We're gonna put it. We'll put it in the garbage. Screw it. We need to put some Digimon in there. We'll put it in the garbage tier. Why the hell not? Next is going to be Greymon and Black Greymon. So those are obviously going in the God tier. I mean, again, no surprise there. I actually think I like XVmon more than Greymon, though. That might surprise some. But we'll put the blue. I think in the game it's called Blue Greymon or Black Greymon. In other games, I just call it Black Greymon because it digivolves into Black or Greymon ultimately. So we're going to put that ahead of Greymon, and we're going to keep the God tier list looking right about that. Clockmon is next. And I actually kind of like Clockmon. I think it's a cool looking Digimon. We're going to put it behind Woodmon. Then Quagmire I really like as well. I think it's like the first champion Digimon they go against in the series, is it? Is it Quagmire or is it Shell Numemon? It's one or the other. Quagmire, kind of want to put in the great tier. Yeah, we'll put the bottom of the great tier. Next is Gekkomon. Gekkomon, I have a little bit of a soft spot for, but I'm not like a massive fan of it. We're gonna put it above Icemon. Nah, we'll put it above Arcadiamon. Next will be Garrymon, which is like the yellow version of Numemon. I kind of like Numemon and Gary, but I have to put them in the garbage tier. I mean, let's be honest. They kind of deserve to be there. Guardromon Blue and Green. These two, like, dragon-looking Digimon. Both very cool Digimon. I gotta put them in the great tier. I'm gonna move Ice Devimon to Amazing. I might move a Gunimon up there as well. And we're gonna put this bad boy above Ogremon. And I like the blue one better than the green one, I think. But we'll put them both there. Gold Numemon, I have to put above like the Numemon and the Garrymon. Obviously, this guy can earn you a lot of. Is it Zenny or Yen in that? I think it's Yen in that game. It earns you a lot of money in Digimon. But I'm going to put it not so okay. We'll put it at the very bottom. But I think it is to be above these Digimon for that sole purpose alone. Golemon, I think it looks pretty cool, but I don't think it quite breaks any barriers to me. Like, it's not like amazing. It's not going up here. I'm going to put it not so okay, but I'm going to put it behind Shell Numemon, I think. Next will be Cyclonemon. Again, same thing with Golemon. They look very similar to me, and I get these two mixed up sometimes, to be honest. But I like Cyclonemon more than I like Golemon. Next is Sanglaoupmon. That's a mouthful. That's a pretty cool looking Digimon. We're gonna put it at the top of okay, I think. Next is Sunflowmon. It's a sunflower. Nothing wrong with it, but nothing great about it either. We'll put it behind Icemon. Next is Seedramon, which I love Seedramon, if I can find it. Seedramon, there you are. It's going in the amazing tier. And you know what? We're moving a Unimon up as well, making the call now. Seedramon, in fact, I'd probably put it above... Nah, it's fine. I think a Unimon's a little bit better. We'll go ahead and put it back there. Seedramon, from a design perspective, I just like. I know it's kind of a simple looking Digimon, but sometimes simple is better. And I like, you know, like Metal Seedramon, Mega Seedramon. Those are all pretty cool Digimon. Next is Coelomon. I pronounced his name wrong a little bit earlier, but it is this fish thing, and I think it's fine. I'm just not a big fan of it. Probably more than Sunflowmon, but nothing too crazy beyond that. Greymon, while it is a Greymon, to me this is the Wish version of Greymon. Hashtag not my Greymon. It can go in amazing because it's similar enough, but it ain't making it to the God tier. I can't do it. It can stay at the bottom though because I like Seedramon more. Sukamon, I mean it's literally a turd, so it can go in the garbage tier. Do I like Garrymon more? Nah, we'll keep it where it's at. Starmon, I actually like a decent amount. It's another Digimon that goes in the Justimon, which I'm a big fan of. So we're gonna go Starmon, and we're gonna put it in okay, I think, and we're gonna put it above Clockmon. Next is Stingmon, which I do like. We're gonna put it in the great tier, and we're gonna put it below Gargomon. Next is Strike-Dramon, which again is another Digimon that could Digivolve into Justimon. From a design perspective, it looks pretty cool. We're going to put it in the great tier as well. Probably near the bottom. Probably at the bottom. We'll put it at the bottom. This next one is Zuba Eagermon. And again, just like it's pre-Digivolution, Zubomon, I believe it's called. Or Zubamon. I always get its name messed up. It doesn't matter. I think it looks cool, but it's also just, to me, it's also kind of just like generic. I don't know. I'm just not a massive fan of it. I'll put it in okay, but I'm not a massive fan of it. I think it looks cool. It just looks like the color schemes and stuff to me is just kind of bland. That's really all I got to say about it. Next will be, we already did Sorcerermon, Tankmon. Let's go Tankmon, which is fine. Nothing wrong with it. We'll put it behind Shell Numemon. You know, I might move Shell Numemon up. We'll keep an eye on that. Mud Frigimon. I like Frigimon and Mud Frigimon. We'll put them both in okay. We'll go... below Starmon. How about that? I like Frigimon more than I like Mud Frigimon. Just because I have more memory with Frigimon, to be honest. Was Mud Frigimon ever in the original anime? I don't remember. I know Frigimon was, though. Tyrannomon. Great Digimon. By great, I mean... it's not quite amazing, is it? It's great, though. It's a great Digimon. Not much more to say about that. Gatomon. Also great. Below Stingmon, maybe? Yeah. Devimon. Devimon goes into amazing, and it goes above the Ice Devimon. You know, Devimon to me is like the first like major villain in the Digimon series, if memory serves me right. So I have a bit of attachment to him because of that. I just like the design of him as well. I think he looks really cool. Next is Taruimon, which is this little rabbit boy here. I like him. I like this guy. I think he looks pretty cool. But we're going to put him in okay, and we're going to put him above Clockmon, I think. Below the Frigimons. Next is Togemon, which I like quite a bit. I kind of want to put in the amazing tier. Yeah! Let's put Togemon in the amazing tier. I mean, it's a cactus with punching gloves. It's kind of amazing, though, right? I love Togemon. Darugamon looks very similar to its rookie version. I think it's called just Darumon. I get their names mixed up as well because they're so similar. It's okay. And that's where it's going. It's going in okay, and it's gonna go honestly just right above Clockmon probably. How's the tier list looking? You guys able to see everything? My face is in the way of some of it. Sorry, we're kind of scrolling down and up. You'll see them. We'll do a big, finish at the end where you guys can see it all, and then I'll kind of go around and make sure I don't want to move anything around. Next is Nani Manani. He reminds me, and I don't know if he really even looks like him. Beautiful Joe. Does he look like Beautiful Joe? Kinda like if Beautiful Joe let himself go. Um, well, he is goofy looking. I have to put him in the garbage tier. You know what I mean? We'll put it behind Garrymon. Numemon, right above Garrymon for me. Bergermon goes into amazing territory as well. Obviously, I got a soft spot and some nostalgia involved with some of these Digimon, as I mentioned before. Um, that's just gonna happen when you grow up watching something. You're gonna have a little bit of bias to it. Do these Digimon look cooler than Bergermon? To some, maybe. To me, not so much. I love Bergermon. Next is Bao Hukmon, which is a cool Digimon. We're gonna put it. We'll put it in the great tier behind Quagmire. Next is Bakemon, which I do like. We're gonna put it in okay. Probably above Clockmon. Vidramon, while not quite XVmon, is still a pretty cool Digimon. We're gonna put it in the amazing tier above Geogreymon. Next is Hootimon, which is a pretty cool looking Digimon, I'd say. I'm gonna put it in the great tier, but I'm gonna put it behind Bao Hukmon, I think. Put it behind there. Next is Platinum Sukamon. A little bit better than Sukamon, but not but not by much. Not by much. Black Gatomon, I like a lot. We'll put it. I actually like it more than the original Gatomon, if I'm being honest. Vegemon, it's fine. Nothing too crazy. We'll go not so okay with it. We'll go above Sunflowmon. Pekmon, I'm not crazy about Pekemon, if I'm being honest. But I don't hate it either. We'll probably put it in okay, maybe at the bottom of okay. Marimon, amazing. I love Marimon. Very cool looking Digimon. Obviously, I got a thing for fire. We got Bergermon and Marimon in here. We're going to go a little bit higher with Marimon, though. We're going to go maybe below Ice Devimon, above Ogunimon. Monochromon, also a very cool looking Digimon. I'm going to put it at the top of great, but I'm tempted to put it in amazing. I'm tempted. We'll see. We'll see. Unimon, another Digimon that I'm a big fan of. We're going to go great above Bao Hukmon. Raptordramon, it's alright. We'll put it at the top of okay, I think. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Up at the top of okay. Next is Raremon. It can go in the garbage. It looks like it belongs in. It looks like it lives there, to be honest. We'll put it below Nanimon. Because Nanimon. Leomon, amazing. I have to put it there. I want to put it in there, so we're going to. Above Geogreymon. I love Leomon. Not much more to say about it. I just love the design of it. Next is Replemon. It's a cool Digimon. I want to put it again at the top of okay. I don't have like a huge attachment to it, but I do like it. Waspmon. You know, I like Waspmon, but I don't know. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking. Not so okay, maybe. Yeah, right behind Tankmon, I think, is what I'll put him. Alright, so next is Jinrumon. He's a cool Digimon. Again, I think he's kind of like a generic looking Digimon, though. Probably put him below Starmon. And then we have Sister Seal and Sistermon Seal and Sistermon Seal Awakening. Again, just like the rookie forms, don't really care about these Digimon. But I have to put them above Sukamon. So we'll put them slightly above Arcadiamon here. But I'm not crazy about them. Not crazy about them. So that's it, guys. That's our tier list. Let me look. How does this look in the OBS? Alright, so let's zoom out a little bit so you guys can see the entire list, and then we'll zoom back in and I'll just kind of scroll around. We'll see if we want to move anything around. Alright, so that's the full list there, guys. My face isn't covering any of it. You guys can see it all in its entirety. Do we want to move anything around? The God tier is perfect the way it is. Look at that. Only six out of, I don't know, probably 70 or so Digimon, I would guess. I don't know for sure. Didn't count. But there's a lot of Digimon there. I don't really want to move anybody up. I think everything's perfect here. Yeah, everything's great here. We come down here to great. Could move Monochromon up, but I think we're going to keep it at the top of great. We got all these Digimon here. Okay. Maybe move Pekmon down? Nah. I kind of want to move Shell Numemon up. Screw it. We'll move Shell Numemon up. Move it up to okay. Tankmon can headline the not so okay here. And then the Garbagemon. I think the Garbagemon is appropriate. I think this is a good list. Did I rank any of your guys' Digimon lower than you would like to see? Is there a Digimon that I ranked a little too highly you think might be a little overrated? Do you hate XVmon? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know who your favorite Digimon is out of this list. Obviously, this isn't every single Digimon ever. This is just Digimon from the Digimon Story Summer Sleuth game, since that's what we're playing. After we're done with that game, which hopefully will be pretty soon, we'll be playing Digimon. I think it's called Next Order. I can't see it from here. I have it. It's right over there. I keep wanting to call it New World Order because I'm a wrestling fan. But speaking of wrestling, upcoming tier list. The next tier list you'll see from me is a wrestling tier list. It's going to be my top 25 favorite wrestlers. WrestleMania is right around the corner. We're going to get the tier list up before WrestleMania. WrestleMania, of course, if you're unfamiliar, is like the Super Bowl of wrestling. It is the biggest event of the year for WWE. And I'm a massive wrestling fan, as you can tell from my Austin 316 shirt that I've worn the last few tier list videos because I'm recording them all in one batch. But I did mention that my 25th favorite wrestler was X-Pac. So that's a little bit of a hint of what's going to be happening there. There's some wrestlers from all over, wrestling, from New Japan to WWE to WCW to maybe NXT, maybe some wrestlers that are currently in AEW. Just have to wait and see, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. We will do an ultimate tier list at some point. I'm not sure when just yet. I haven't scheduled that in my book here yet. But probably in a few weeks. I'm gonna try to do like maybe once a month, do one of these Digimon tier lists until we're finished. And then maybe we can do some other Digimon tier lists, like Tamer tier lists and stuff like that from the anime. We'll look into it. But thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'm the Maverick Daniels. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bang!